am excited to bring you the new episode of The Silent Call. Please, stay tuned. Chapter 12, The Unseen Truth. The nights grew colder, and the air heavier, as Claire and Tund pressed on with their search. Every clue seemed to lead them deeper into a labyrinth of silence, uncertainty, and the ghostly echoes of the past. The once familiar streets of Lagos had become foreign, shadowy, filled with a weight of forgotten secrets. One evening, as Claire sat by her window, the chill from the lagoon still lingering on her skin, she realized something had changed. It wasn't just the unanswered questions or the haunting whispers, it was something far deeper. She no longer felt like the same woman who had walked into the police station a few weeks ago, desperate for answers. The woman before her reflected someone else entirely, someone who had lived through too much and was slowly dissolving into the mystery itself. Tund had become her anchor, but even his presence couldn't erase the growing void within her. Their bond had deepened, but their quest felt endless. One morning, as they sat outside a small cafe, drinking the bitter, strong coffee that seemed to define Lagos, Claire confessed her fears to Tund. "I can't keep doing this, Tund," she admitted. "Every lead we chase only leads to more silence. I feel like I'm drowning in it." Tund grasped her hand firmly. "We're not alone in this, Claire. We can't give up. Ada's story isn't over." Claire stared into the distance, lost in thought. "But what if we're missing something? What if we're too late?" Tund's expression hardened. "We'll find him. We have to. There is no going back now." Later that evening, Claire found herself back at the lagoon. The air was heavy with the scent of salt and decay, but there was no turning away from the pull that had taken root deep within her. She stood by the edge, staring into the still water, trying to decipher the endless reflections. The whispers had grown into something more, a voice, faint but unmistakable. "Claire." The voice wasn't distant this time. It was right there, inside her. She closed her eyes, trying to grasp onto something tangible. The lagoon had become a mirror of her soul, dark, endless, and unrelenting. "Who are you?" she whispered into the void. "What do you want from me?" The silence stretched. The only response was the faint ripple of the water. As she opened her eyes, Claire was struck by something in the distance, a figure standing at the edge of the lagoon. The man was obscured by the shadows, his face barely visible under the dim light. For a moment, Claire hesitated, her breath catching in her throat. The man stepped closer, his silhouette revealing a tall, gaunt figure with hollow eyes and a ghostly expression. It was Samuel. Her heart pounded as he approached, his movements slow, almost deliberate. The whispers echoed in her mind once more, growing louder. "I've been waiting for you, Claire." Samuel, Claire said, her voice trembling. "What? What do you want?" Samuel's hollow eyes stared into hers, emotionless. "Ada. She's been waiting, too." Claire's mind raced. "Why? Why did you disappear? What happened to her?" Samuel took a step closer, his voice barely above a whisper. "I tried to protect her. I tried to save her from what was coming. But I couldn't." Tears filled Claire's eyes. "Why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you speak all these years?" Samuel let out a heavy sigh. "I've been hiding. Haunted by the guilt. I didn't think anyone would believe me. No one listened. No one cared." Claire clenched her fists. "But I listened, Samuel. I'm here now. Tell me what happened." Samuel's gaze hardened. It was him. The man who made those calls, who sent those notes. The one who watches us. The one who controls everything. "The man?" Claire repeated, her stomach turning. "Who is he?" Samuel didn't answer. He merely extended his hand, pointing towards the water. The truth lies beneath the surface. You have to go deeper, Claire. Only then will you find the answers. Tund appeared from the shadows, his presence a stark contrast to the eerie silence. Claire, what's happening? Claire turned to him, her face pale. Tund. We need to go deeper. Samuel says the truth lies beneath the lagoon. Tund's eyes widened in disbelief. Are you sure? Claire nodded. There is no other way. Without hesitation, they waded into the water. The cold gripped them, but neither flinched. As they ventured further into the depths, the whispers grew louder, more insistent. The shadows beneath the water seemed to stir, and for the first time, Claire understood the weight of Ada's silence. To be continued. Thanks for watching. Kindly follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and TikTok for no reason @WriterWithPrecious. Thank you.